Today could be a monumental day. Today could be the day that I put the last screw in the bottom. You heard me right. 1,000 each side at least, maybe 1,200 each side. So here we go, the last couple. One, two, three, four. Oh, I missed one. 5, 6, gotta drill them. Okay, last 6. Okay, now I've drilled them. Right. One. 2, 3. Here it is, the last one. If I can get the right size. Five, 4, 3, 2. Here it is. Yes. Last one. Done. Of the bottom. Unless I find one I missed. That should be it. Thank God for that. There's a hell of a lot of screwing and drilling. So next stage is going to be fairing all this. So I'll put you up there, time lapse, and I'm going to start fairing. Alright, so there you go. You saw me run the polishing disc. Really, all I do with the polishing disc is just get it level enough to be able to get the longboard on. I really want to be fairing with the longboard, which is this. But you can't go straight to the longboard while there's big crazy sort of ebbs and flows. So use the polisher just to get it close enough that I can actually get the longboard to run a full length, and then switch over to the longboard to fair. Like always, I share my mistakes with you. You know, there were 2 screws that hit a screw running that way in the frame, so wouldn't go in. So this one and one near the front here. So I had screws next to them in both cases, so it's not going to be a huge deal. So all I do is come back in and porcupine these back up. You know, I put in over 2,000 screws onto the bottom here, and out of that I think I had these 2, maybe one on the other side, that I made a mistake on. So I mean, 3 screws out of 2,000 is a really good error margin that I'm happy with. So you're gonna hit them, and I'll just porcupine it, cut it off level, and fill it as I fill the rest of these screw heads here. So there we go. Bottom is on, all screws are in, and I've started to fair it. Pretty pleased with how it looks, especially when you start to fair it. It really starts to come in pretty nicely, so it's looking really good. Obviously I've got a long way to go with regard to fairing, but it's really starting to look good, so happy with it. So I'm fairing in the front of the boat here. Really interesting because you got the new stem that I put in, which then scarfs over right here into the old original stem. Then I've got the join of the new chine that I put in coming here, the join of the new planks that I put in. So it's really the point where old original century meets new, restored. So interesting piece to be working on. You join me in my other shop here, running the drill press, just getting some plugs. So these are going to be used to block up those holes in the keel where the bolts go. So I'm plugging. I've made little oak plugs like this. So I'm using Titebond 3 on these. I know some people don't like to use such a permanent adhesive, but my thought is I'd rather have these as waterproof as possible, sitting on the bottom of the boat here. And yeah, to get these out I'm going to have to destroy them, but when I get them out I'd probably drill them anyway. So that's never coming out, so I'd have to drill it in order to get it out, but I've got a really solid waterproof seal around the outside. I'd rather have that, to be honest, and have to fight it a little bit more when it comes to getting it out. So yeah, I'm using Titebond 3 on these, on all of these white oak ones. When it comes to the top sides I won't, but for these oak on oak, they're going to be Titebond 3. Call it quits for today. Got a lot of the plugs in, as you can see, including the plugs on the chine. Yep, all those in too. fairing, just working away at it, trying to start from the back and work forward. This is looking pretty good now on the back here. Got to work forward from there. And then once all the fairing's done, fill it, get that sanded too, and then CPF.